Congratulations! You are about to become seriously rich. Today, right now, 15 new millionaires are going to be created, and you, my friend, are going to be one of them. Welcome to the 2015 Millionaires Club, the exclusive membership club that guarantees that every single one of its members will become a millionaire within just a few months from now. And if you're wondering how I know this, well, let me tell you. Just 2 years ago, in January 2013, I was flat out broke. I lost my job, I lost my girlfriend, I lost my car. But last year, 2014 was the best year of my life. I bought the house of my dreams, the car of my dreams, dated the girl of my dreams. I went around the world trip, climbed the Sydney Harbor Bridge, chilled out on the beach in countless exotic destinations, and experienced a lifetime dream when I spent time with some incredible gorillas in the mountains of Rwanda. And even after doing all this, I finished the year with a staggering $3.7 million in my bank account. Now, it's your turn. If you're watching this video, then you have been randomly selected to be one of just 15 new millionaires that will be instantly created today. In fact, if you follow the simple steps that I'm about to guide you through, then you are guaranteed to become a millionaire within just 3 months from now. Which means that by the end of 2015, you will have seen up to $4 million stuffed in your bank account. I'll even be hosting and paying for a top secret and exclusive 2015 Millionaires Club party at the end of the year, to which you and your family will be invited. Absolutely anybody can use the 2015 Millionaire Club software, which I'm about to give you, to make insane sums of money. You don't need any previous knowledge or experience, and you don't need to spend any of your hard-earned cash. This is a totally free offer with absolutely nothing to buy. It will not cost you a dime. Now, I know you may have heard promises like that before, but let me make this very clear. This is different. I do understand that you may be skeptical. That's understandable. All the lies you've heard, I've heard them too. That's why, to put your mind entirely at rest, when you enter your details and access the exclusive 2015 Millionaires Club members area, you will be able to see live results from a brand new account so that you can see exactly what my software can do for you. So, what I'm asking you to do is to suspend your disbelief for just a few minutes. Because if you do, the new car, the dream home, the luxury vacations, the huge bank accounts, and all of that will be yours in just a few months from now. From Monday to Friday this week, I'm going to be creating 15 new millionaires every day, which means that only 75 members will be allowed into my exclusive club. And let me tell you, I know how important the opportunity to become a millionaire is to you, because only 2 years ago, I was exactly where you are now. My name is Ralph Davis, and in January 2013, I was nowhere. I'd been in a reasonable job in the insurance industry, which more than paid the bills, but I wanted more. Look, the way I see it, we only live once, and the drudgery of the 9-to-5 lifestyle just wasn't for me. I'd seen the way in which some people were able to live their lives. The internet was creating millionaires every single day, and I wanted in on that. I had ambitions, I had dreams, and I wanted to fulfill these dreams. So, I quit my job, got myself the fastest internet connection known to man, and started to try to make my way online. And what happened? I lost everything. I started to throw my lifetime savings at online scam after online scam, each of which promised the world but then simply crashed and burned without making me so much as a cent. After a while, my girlfriend had seen enough. She upped and left. And a few months later, with mortgage payments being redirected onto junk offer after junk offer, my house was repossessed too. I'd hit rock bottom. Now it's here that you're probably expecting me to tell you about how I bumped into a stranger in a bar who gave me a secret software that changed my life around. Well, sorry, but that didn't happen. I was down, but not out. And my determination to succeed remained. It was at this point that binary options trading came to my attention. What was clear was that whilst many people were losing money trading binary options, others were becoming seriously rich. What I needed to do was to find a system that allowed me to become one of the rich ones. So, for the next few months, I spent my time online speaking to a whole range of movers and shakers in the trading industry. Slowly but surely, under the guidance of a few really good guys who took me under their wings, I started to devise a system that was starting to make me money. The real breakthrough came when I came across a guy called Joe, who had been a trader at one of the world's largest financial institutions and was recently retired. Trading had been his life, and he was fascinated when I told him of my plight and explained to him that I was developing my own binary options system. My system was making me money, but it was only returning a win rate of around 70%. Not nearly enough to allow me to make any serious cash. I asked him whether he'd be willing to take a look at my system and see if he could suggest any improvements, which he said he'd be more than happy to. Little did I know that this would be the moment that turned my life around. Having checked out my system, Joe came back to me. To my surprise, he was excited. Seriously excited. "Man, this is insane. You have no idea how close you are right now." Turned out that, with his years of experience and knowledge of how price fluctuations operate, Joe had been able to take my system and make just a few small tweaks, which would take my system's strike rate through the stratosphere. He reckoned that I now had a system that would deliver for me a huge 95% win rate, thus allowing me to increase my trade amounts and start making some serious cash. At first, I didn't believe it, but it didn't take long to see that Joe was right. My system was delivering winning trade after winning trade with unbelievable accuracy. The money was starting to pour in, thousands of dollars every single day. Joe was also using the system to make money and continuing to make little tweaks to boost our strike rate even more. Within just a few months, we'd increased the system's strike rate over 98%. This was insane. I started to ramp up the volume and stakes of my trades even further, with winning trade after winning trade hitting my account. This really was the real deal, and I was becoming seriously rich. But then Joe had another great idea. Why didn't we find somebody who would be able to automate our system, allowing us not only to increase the winning trades that we were making, but also to automate the entire process? Which is exactly what we did. Let me tell you, since the moment we received our 100% automated software back from our programmer, we have never looked back. The software had been making us on average $90,000 every single week. Not only did I become seriously rich, but my friends and family did too. And if you don't believe me, check out exactly what happened when I sent over a copy of the software to my little brother Matthew. I created a login and password for him, and all he had to do then was to press the activate button on the software. I told him to let it run for a day and then log in to see the profits that he'd made. And when he did, he was amazed. In the space of 24 hours, the software had generated a staggering $8,861.46 totally on autopilot. 1 week later, and this total had increased to a stunning $62,346.48. And these crazy profits have continued week upon week. In fact, over the last 12 months, the software has been making us profits of between $75,000 and $90,000 every single week. Meaning that by the end of 2014, I had over $3.7 million sitting proudly in my bank account. And the best thing is that now it can do the exact same thing for you too. Last year, I made my friends and family rich. They were the 2014 Millionaires Club. But now, it's your turn. I know only too well how many good, honest guys there are out there, looking to turn their lives around. Guys that really deserve a break. Which is why I have decided to create 15 new millionaires a day for the next 5 days. That's just 75 people, all total strangers, who will make up the 2015 Millionaires Club.